Big Lala. I will start off with this particular one. Olamide is going to drop his album on the 3rd. Burna Boy has his album coming very soon. I cannot think Olamide and Burna Boy already discussed. I will drop on the 3rd, don't drop at that time, and everything. So Olamide also give props to Burna Boy. Now,
I think Olamide is on the 3rd, on a Tuesday.
3rd. 3rd is Tuesday.
I think
I
so.
think it's
Because
Thursday.
that was his rollout plan. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's talk about Olamide before the hour. Let's talk about this unexpected. I didn't expect that bromance thing from Olamide, of all people, who is
Why not?
promoting Kai. Now, people are saying, when Olamide posted that thing, say Tatata beds, which means bedu. Now, number one, people don't like the song. A lot of people don't like the song. They
We've
feel
not even heard the song, actually. Just
they
snippet.
not, it's just a snippet. Olamide most likely has heard the song, the full song. Olamide and Burna, their guys and everything. Now, shout out to Teddy BG. Shout out to them because I know they don't close their mouth. If you mess up or if you do anything they don't like, they will come at you point blank. Now they came at Olamide to say, "Oh, Davido dropped a song, dropped an album. You never posted it. Now you are saying a song that is just a snippet that is just out right now. You are saying it is a gbedu. Why is Olamide getting dragged for posting Burna Boy?"
Even myself, all my theories with Olamide, they confuse me. And I think he's just 2 steps ahead, right? Because you might think because these guys are having issues, um, he's right in the mix of everything. Maybe he's just trying to make a statement. You guys can have your issues. I can do anything I want with it. Um, and he post Burna Boy and say, "Oh, birds and everything." Of course, they must have been. Maybe Burna Boy is all featured on his upcoming album. You never know.
Yeah.
Possibly because yeah, I mean,
Right.
I think they saw each other one time
Yes,
recently.
they saw each other at the time. Yeah.
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 So
After the whole fasting thing. Now, let me read this tweet out. Now, this guy, Davido Police, said Davido drop album, you don't post anything about him. Week after, you drop another mid song with Wizkid.
mm,
Today, you tweet about Burna Boy incoming mid song. LMAO, man taking sides.
mm.
I don't even know why una they brother up una self with stuff like this. They are posting no they add ish to the album. Make una move on, Joe. Now the person I replied say, yeah, but Omo coming from Badu is crazy. So basically, Olamide, Davido fans, they are
They have a problem with Olamide.
surprised
Yeah.
that Olamide is rolling with Wizkid. Now he's supporting Burna Boy. And the theory right now, Big Lala, is Olamide, Wizkid, and Burna Boy have a brotherhood triangle, which is 3 people against their fave, Davido. How realistic or how true or how possible is that even?
Actually, I don't want to say there's this, Olamide is part of that coalition, but I do feel that there's, we discussed that in
Let's
the
not go
past.
there.
I don't
Let's
want to
not
go
go
there.
there.
But what I find surprising is there is something wrong with Olamide. I think I'm going to trace it back to maybe the interview that Davido had on one of these shows when I mean, he referred to Olamide as, oh, there's this rapper in Nigeria. I missed out on the song when he was talking about the song.
Yeah, yeah. I remember. I
He
remember
missed out on.
that thing gave a
Do you
lot of.
think that Olamide took offense to that? Maybe because it sounded a bit, disrespectful the way
Well,
he referred to him on that interview.
Davido was talking about. He mentioned Asake's name, and they asked him what song he regretted. That he didn't jump on. He said, "Oh yeah, this song I remember. There's this rapper in Nigeria and all of those things."
Yeah.
Now, Big Lala, there are 2 sides to it. Now, the
Mhm.
first side is Davido fans are saying those guys may not know Olamide.
Regardless, you have to put him on the
But
pedestal.
I think regardless, if you say there's this rapper from Nigeria, his name is Olamide,
Olamide. Yes.
uh, he's the
Maybe
one
he's
that
been in the game
signed,
for a long time.
you
Blah blah
understand, he's
blah.
been in the game for, but I mean, Davido also gave props to him, to say, oh, he's a very big rapper, he's very big in Nigeria and everything. Achake was once signed to him and all of that. He had a song.
They did,
And he did.
but the cut that made it to social media was without
Yes.
all those things.
Yes. So people are saying you can talk about Olamide and still mention his name. Whether those people could say, oh, Olamide, who is that? Let them even ask you, who is that?
Mhm.
And then you say, oh, yeah, you don't know him, he's big in Nigeria and all of those things. But you kept on saying, oh, there's this rapper. Personally, I don't think Davido meant any harm
No,
with that. It was with the, you know where you're talking at time. Lala, I can't remember the last thing I said in 1 minute ago.
no.
You get. So when you talk at times, you just keep going. You don't even know what you're saying, So when they say, "Oh, there's this big rapper in Nigeria and everything," Ashake was signed to him. People expected him to mention Olamide's name. Maybe he should have, but if he did not, I don't think it was from a malicious, point.
I don't want to make assumptions, but but if that was the case, because I can that's the only thing I can think of as
Yeah,
the reason
yeah.
why Olamide will show support to every other person aside Davido. You know,
Hmm.
you can understand when these fans are now start trying to put two and two to make
So
it.
do you think Olamide, as peace loving Olamide Bado for everybody, would take offense at that kind of thing against Davido? I don't think so.
I don't think. See, I'm only speculating when I say
Another
that.
theory was when someone said, "Oh, ever since Olamide rated Odumodu as the biggest rapper in Africa, Olamide has not been." There's just see, the truth is,
No, that one cannot be.
we can't deny the fact that outside, we don't know what's happening in this, inside, but outside, it seems to be like there's an issue between Olamide
Yeah.
and Davido. Now, these guys may be cool inside
Mhm.
and just let the fans do their thing. Just keep fighting yourself,
Or it could even be the
and-
fans talking that is causing the whole thing.
or it could even be the fans. Davido mentioned something at one point.
Mm.
He said, he was asking Ibuka, he said, Ibuka, do you think me and Davido, do you think me and Wizkid will still be in the game without the fans doing this whole back and forth and everything? Ibuka said, he said no. Davido was going to answer himself, say no, at one the box interview or something like that, bounce interview. And he said no. And every time I think about it, Big Lala, that statement is very, very true. See, let's not even lie. The reason why Davido would want to finish himself in the studio is because he doesn't want to get his fans to be bantered by Wizkid fans. The reason why Wizkid will also say FC I love you and everything and all of that is because he gives them reason to brag.
Mm-hmm.
He collected a couple of awards some years ago and he said, "Thank you very much, FC. I love you guys, FC."
All
He
of them
knows
want
they are
peace.
there. He knows they are there. Davido knows Steady BG are there. It was in their space a while ago as well. So these guys know these things. See, let me tell you something. The reason why Wizkid, shout out to Wizkid, talented artist, Davido as well, shout out to them. But I think the reason why social media wise, online wise, they're still very relevant today. Even if they don't drop music, their names will still be there because their fans just it's a major competition. Yes, it's become toxic, but Davido is not going to stop it. It is useful to him. Whiskey is not going to stop it. When they say, "Oh, Whiskey's come out and address his fans to stop bantering Davido," Davido come out and address his fans to stop attacking. I say, forget it. The moment they come and say that, "Oh, um, 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 they should stop or fans should stop and everything,"
Yeah.
that's the day that a couple of those fans will get away from their back.
I think you made a very good submission.
Yeah,
And I think I do I think I share those sentiments. Initially I would have said no, nah, these guys have enough star power to push them forward.
bro.
But the thing that pushes the advance the most is
That thing you
actually
pay for, that thing you pay for, when brands
the
want to say, "Oh, can you help me do tweets? Can you help me do influencer tweets and everything?" They get it for free every
mm,
single day. As we're talking right now,
mm,
there are thousands of fans on social media tweeting about Davido. Thousands also tweeting about Wizkid, bantering themselves. All the chats. screenshot of chat. Oh, I'm number one today. Oh, Davido got 10,000 today. They're bantering him. Who wait for Whiskey to come and drop too. Whiskey is canceling date. They're bantering him. Davido, they say one song from the album. That is, these guys will never stop the fans from doing this thing. In fact, let me tell you, they are happy. Look at what Luga said. Luga said, when Whiskey wants to retire, just give me Whiskey FC. That is the toxic fans that people are talking about. That's what some artists is praying for. So that's the thing. They can be toxic to rival fans, but they hold their own dearly. They will protect him, give him. They will even create fake statistics for their artist.
Create their own
That's how
happiness.
it is. Yeah, to be honest. Anyways,
Who
yeah.
do you think? I mean, which of these artists do you think would have the next craziest fan base? Don't even mention outside that region. They're not a fellow album. They're not
No,
crazy.
no. Outside that, I know that.
Who else do you think has the potential to have different fan base?
This has to go through a poll on our social media.
Guys, let us know in the comments.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, guys. Let us know who exactly out of the emerging artists or even some of the established artists do you think would have the next kind of fans like Whiskey FC and like Davido's 30BG. I mean, shout out to outsiders, but no. Shout out
That's
to
what
us,
for our channel.
but
They go on fight me now.
yeah, shout out to outsiders, but we don't. I personally don't. It's
They
my
go on
opinion,
fight me.
and I stand by it. I don't think outsiders are that much. Lala, I'm not gonna say they will fill up
Now
your
you
room.
talk about me. I thought my is like we they create out. I don't mind
I'm
them.
not
Like
gonna say they will fill up your room, but I'm just gonna say that in terms of the numbers and everything, definitely Burna Boy's fans in Nigeria cannot match up to their number of Whiskey fans.
People have been tuning up. They would have been tuning up from Burna, but if they were outsiders in Nigeria, they've been disappointed so much.
So much in it, so much
They
in
will
it.
not sign out. They will not come out their name for register. No plan.
Okay.